Hello Internet, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Sun. In the last episode, we participated in the Icky Town Festival and defeated How again, because... I mean, he's How. What do you expect from How? Don't expect much from How. This time, we're gonna see if Professor Kukui learned manners overnight and doesn't just walk into the house without, you know, asking. Looks like he has. Good for him. Never mind. Oh, the professor said, "Hey there, Lily. Bring me that great new trainer. Woo! So I'm here to come show you the way to his Pokemon Lab if you'll come with me. It's this way." Winter. Here, a little pocket money for you. Don't go wasting it on anything too silly. Oh, well done, Winter. You're already making friends, aren't you? And what a cute little friend you found. I knew Alola would be a great place for us. We just keep meeting wonderful people here. Me? Well, thank you. My name is Lily. It's very nice to meet you. Looks like it's finally your time to shine, sweetie. Enjoy yourself out there with Rowlet. And don't be gone for too long. You have a very nice mother, don't you? We should get going. I'll show you to the Pokemon Research Lab. Okay. The lab is to the south. You can only reach the professor's lab by treading through the tall grass here. He says he can research moves better when he's so surrounded by Pokemon. Since I'm not a trainer, though, I have to rely on using repels all the time. You do know that using a repel keeps Pokemon from attacking, right? And about Nebby. Oh, I mean Cosmog. Cosmog seems to be a very rare Pokemon. It came from far, far away. It seems to have a very strange power. It used that power to save me once when I was in danger. But some other people want Cosmog for themselves to use that power. That's why only the professor in Kahuna Hala and other people I can trust know about it. Can you keep a secret? Can you not tell anybody else about Nebby or what happened on that bridge? Please? I mean, she didn't make me say yes or no, so I guess I can just tell whoever I want. I won't, though. Oh, trainers. Well, first there are wild Pokemon to catch here that we couldn't catch on other routes. Let's see if we get it first try. It is a 50% encounter rate. Yes! Wingull! Water Flying type is actually a pretty good type. It has a 4x weakness to electric, which sucks, but other than that, it's a pretty good type, getting good coverage, and yeah. Unfortunately, Wingull isn't the best Pokemon in the world. It can't really do a ton of damage with anything. It relies mostly on gimmicks like Confusion, which it can't get off consistently because its only Confusion move has like a 50% chance of hitting ever. 70%, but that's basically 50 in Pokemon terms. Wingull's okay, but I mean, there's better choices. Next up we have Slowpoke. Slowpoke, as the name suggests, is very slow, and that's really its only defining feature at this point. It takes a very long time to evolve, and its stats are too mediocre to really carry it during that time. So unfortunately, it's not a Pokemon I'm going to recommend for single player, although its evolutions can actually be genuinely good for multiplayer. I'm just saying, like, for single player though, it's not that great. Its dual typing of Psychic and Water is actually pretty good, but we'll be seeing a better Pokemon with the same typing later on, so yeah, it's not a recommendation from me. When you have more than 6 Pokemon, when you have 6 Pokemon in your party and you catch another Pokemon, it will give you the choice of adding to your party, sending to a box, seeing the summary, or checking the summary of your party Pokemon. You can disable this and just have it automatically send it to the box from your game's options, but I do want it to be like this for a little while at least, so I'm just gonna say send to a box for Slowpoke at the moment. Also, because I didn't make note of it here, Wingull can only appear during the day, and Yungoos can also appear here during the day, Rattata during the night. If you're planning on catching a Rattata or a Yungoos for your team, this is a better place to catch them, because as opposed to levels 2 to 3, they can be found here at levels 5 to 7. Let's go! Kneecaps! What? Youngster Kevin. Okay, buddy. He has a Grubbin. It's one of the more unique Pokemon that was introduced in this generation. I could have sworn we could have caught this already, but no, we can't catch a Grubbin yet. I don't know where this kid got one. We'll be able to catch one soon, at least. Like, it's not too far-fetched. It's not like it's not native to this island, but... yeah. Ah, brought to my knees. You're standing up still. Okay, back to the tall grass. Over here we can get an Awakening, which... I mean, we already got one from Meowth, but that's cool. And we have another trainer. Alola, check out my cute Pokemon. Okay. Let's see if it's actually a cute Pokemon. Wingull! It's moderately cute. There are much cuter Pokemon, like the one I just sent out to destroy it, but... she wasn't lying, it still counts as cute even if it's only moderately cute. It's also moderately annoying with that growl. Never mind. Huh, you're kinda strong, aren't you? Kinda. I don't want to brag or anything, but I'm pretty strong.
Oh yeah, Rockruff, let's go! Give it everything you've got! It's punishment time! Woo!
Ah, there they go again. The Pokemon Research Lab has its own unique charm, as I think you might agree. I've actually been, imposing on the professor here for the past 3 months. I'm not much of an assistant, but it's the least I can do to pay him back for letting me stay. Maybe I'd be more help if I were a real Pokemon trainer, too. Oh wait, that's a Pokemon. I thought that was Kukui. The professor. He never stops researching moves. Not even inside the lab itself. Looks like we'll have to patch the roof again. And I just washed his lab coat and finally gotten it clean too. Now it'll be in shreds. And I'm no good at mending clothes. So he'll just have to buy another new one. We should probably go in before he does any more damage. I love this song.
Hey there, Winter! Thanks for getting her for me, Lily. Of course.
Wait, that's Lily. I have to read closer. Of course. However I can be a help. I am supposed to be your assistant, right?
Rockruff's moves were just so styling, and I was making good progress with my research. Say, Winter, let me see your Pokédex for a second, yeah? So, what do you think of the place? Not bad, right?
But that's not... Why did she have a question mark over her head? It just made me think it was her talking.
But that's not why I called you here, eh? Here, it finally arrived.
It?
What's wrong, Lily? Don't make me do all the talking. See, there's this Pokemon inside your Pokedex called Rotom.
Really? Oh, I can tell you about Rotom. It is a peculiar Pokemon with a body made up of something like electricity. It can take up residence in machines.
Yeah, buddy, and to put that crazy skill of Rotom's to work. It's the next generation of Pokedexes, but it's only complete once Rotom has gone into this body specially developed for it. A whole new way for people and Pokemon to communicate. Woo! And there's only a few of these beauties out in the world so far. And now if I power up your Pokedex with the parts that I just got in. Hey now, sorry about that, Rotom. Guess I surprised you? Rotom, here boy, I powered up your favorite dex. Give Winter here a helping hand, yeah? Nice to meet you, pal. Gentle on the goods, okay? See, Winter? Now Rotom can talk right to you. From what I can tell, yeah, it looks like Rotom has taken a liking to you.
And this will help how exactly?
Winter hasn't been here in Alola too long yet. Literally 3 days. So I decided to give her this special Rotom Dex to help her navigate around.
Nice to meet you, Rotom.
You can see where you're headed just by looking at Rotom, and if you give it a little tap, you can even check out the town map. Alola! The salty breeze sang to me and brought me here to you!
Whoa!
Is that a loft? That's awesome!
No, it's not. It's private. The professor has been kind enough to let me use it.
If you see a person or Pokemon who needs help, you just help them. Right, Winter? How? And that's why I'm letting Lily stay up there in the loft. So, Winter, I'm leaving this Rotom Dex in your hands. Rotom, you look after Winter, yeah? So, that's a Rotom Dex, eh? It's kinda cute. Alright, there are some important things you need to know about the Island Challenge. The Island Challenge is your chance to become the strongest trainer around. The Island Challenge Champion. Woo! It's a great adventure for you and your Pokemon to go on together.
There are 4 main islands that make up Alola and a kahuna for each of them. If you wish to be recognized by the kahunas as worthy, it's said you must clear 7 trials.
Winter, I want you and Rowlet to get out there and give it a shot. You were able to fully use your Pokemon's moves in your very first battle. I think you must have a talent for drawing out Pokemon's strengths, yeah?
Then I'll do it, okay.
Oh yeah, as someone who's dedicated my life to studying Pokemon moves, I really want to see you out there meeting all kinds of Pokemon on your Island Challenge. Here, everybody on the Island Challenge gets one of these Island Challenge amulets. I got one for my Gramps, too. Alright then, Winter. You too, Hau. Get a move on.
Okay.
To the trainer's school. You've got to learn the basics of being a Pokemon trainer through Pokemon battling. It's a long road to becoming the Island Challenge champion, and the trainer's school is the first step. What about you, Hau? I'm good. I just want to play with my Pokemon. I mean, train with them. Right.
The Island Challenge. So this is how the people of Alola connect with the world around them.
Lily, you take care of Winter, yeah? Until she gets used to Rotom, help her find her way around.
So, before we go off to the most dreaded part of this game... Never mind. I'm just dumb. Okay. So, around Kukui's lab, there's really not much to find. We can go up to Lily's loft, but there's nothing to see up there at the moment other than, like, a makeup case and other girl things. Quote-unquote girl things. You head to the basement. Goosh! I agree with the Poliwhirl. It's Professor Kukli's PC. There's a picture of some Pokemon like you've never seen before on the screen. There's a data displayed on the tank, summing up what happens to different moves when they are used underwater. It's full of cardboard boxes containing electrical appliances. And the number of Pokemon moves. As of writing this, scholars in this field have identified more than 600 distinct moves that can be used by Pokemon in battle. Yet each Pokemon is only able to remember a maximum of 4 moves at a time. To learn a 5th move, it must forget one of the other moves that it knows. Okay, so this will just tell you information about Pokemon moves that I don't need because I've played Pokemon games before many times. But it can be good to learn if you're new to the game, because there's a lot of moves. Huh. I thought we were supposed to be given new options in the menu by now, but apparently not. That's fine. Went home to heal up, but other than that, let's just head to the trainer school. Hold on a moment. Let me show you the Pokemon Center first. If you talk to the woman at the counter, she can restore your Pokemon to perfect health. It's amazing, isn't it? I can't stand seeing Pokemon in pain. You can also deposit Pokemon in the PC here or take them out. And at the Pokemart, you can buy all kinds of items that should help during your trials. I'd take a look if I were you. Over here is the cafe area. I like to relax there sometimes with a frosty glass of Moo Moo milk. I read something in a travel guide about Alola once. Apparently each Pokemon Center in Alola offers a different selection of drinks. I wonder how they pick what to serve. The cafes may also offer more than just drinks. I've heard they also sell special treats that sometimes the staff have tips for trial goers. We should head to the trainer school next, but have your Pokemon taken care of first if you think they need a little aid. So I didn't need to head home. I didn't need to have my mom heal my Pokemon. Now we have new options in the menu. Battle video. If you open the verse recorder, there's nothing to watch here. Unfortunately, my SD card that I used for competitive back in the day is gone. I'll never see it again. I lost it at school, and I'm not in school anymore, so yeah. But you can watch battle videos from previous save files even if you start over, as long as you save them to your SD card, so that's cool. QR scanner. Don't need to read a manual, I know how QR scanners work. You can see my entire setup here. It's not great. I don't have any QR codes to scan at the moment, but we will be using this later because there's a lot to show from this. I'm not going to press Festival Plaza yet because I'm not going over this until pretty soonish, I guess. However, if we go into Quick Link, and you give me a second because I didn't prepare beforehand for this. Actually, give me more than a second because I have to go catch some throwaway Pokemon. You know how it is. I ran out of Pokeballs trying to catch some throwaway Pokemon, so I'm going to give you the advice now. If you're going to buy regular Pokeballs, buy them in sets of 10 at a time because then you can get a Premier Ball alongside them, which is the same as a Pokeball, it just looks slightly cooler. 30 Pokeballs should be good. Alright, now that I've finished with all the preparation stuff, you can either touch the lower screen or press A. Hold it on both systems that you want to use for this if you're doing it on your own or with a friend, you know, you can do that too. Here we have the ability to do a link battle, which we will absolutely not do because the save file we're doing this with has already completed the game. Double battle, which is the same thing basically, we'd still get destroyed. And a link trade, which is what we are going to do here. Since I'm training with myself, I mean, there's no discussion to be had. I want to train one of the throwaway Caterpies that I got for this Litten. Trade. Bye-bye, Caterpie. While grooming itself, it builds up fur inside its stomach. It sets the fur alight and spews fiery attacks, which change based on how it coughs. Ew. Next, I want to trade this throwaway Caterpie for a Poplio. Bye-bye, Caterpie. This Pokemon snorts body fluids from its nose, blowing balloons to smash into its foes. It's famous for being a hard worker. What's with both of these Pokemon having such gross Pokédex entries? What the heck? So, traded Pokemon. There's a little bit to go over with traded Pokemon. First of all, you won't notice it here because my trainer is named the same thing in my test playthrough as it is here, but the trainer ID on Poplio, 131283, is different from the one on my Rowlet. This is because if they come from another trainer, they will have that trainer's ID. On top of that, traded Pokemon will not obey you if they are over a certain level before you've made a certain amount of progress in a game. This is to avoid you just using them to destroy the game. And they will gain experience faster than most Pokemon, which is actually disadvantageous because of what I said. Although, when they do hit through their disobedience, it will be much more powerful than a regular Pokemon. I'm going to keep Poplio and Litten in my party for a little while, but they are not going to be members of my team because I mean, not everybody has a 3DS system besides their other 3DS system to trade with themselves, and I mean, it's just, I want my party to be something that can be recreated. However, until we catch our next teammates, or until we have a full team, I'm going to be using multiple Pokemon in my team at once, because it's something that we're about to see. Here we are. You see, the trainer school is... it's a... what in the world? Well, it looks like we won't be going that way anytime soon, thanks to Tauros there. But we were only planning to go as far as the trainer's school anyway. We'll just leave that for someone else to deal with. Come, follow me. Next time, on Pokemon Sun and Moon. The worst side quest in the game. It's not even a side quest, it's a main story thing. The worst main story thing in the game. See you guys then.